Hello, and welcome to another edition of Uncle Alex's Record Librarium, where we listen to some of the records that are included in the collection that I began forming shortly after Moses parted the Red Sea. It's Sunday, so I decided to take us to church again by picking something from the Gospel section of my collection. I was praying for some sign. What record could I feature that would really inspire people? And I actually pulled out this record by the Salem Travelers. It's called Give Me Liberty or Death. And I noticed, not long ago I was in Tacoma and I went to a little knick-knack store and I found some rubber stamps, and I found the stamps for the letters of my name, A, L, E, and X. And the L was a slightly different font than the other letters, but I bought them all and I've been using them on postcards and things like that. Well, I noticed on the Salem Travelers record that the font they use on the front and back of the record is exactly the same font that the letter L is in my rubber stamp collection. I saw that as a sign that I should feature this record. The other thing that's interesting is that I store the rubber stamps on top of my refrigerator, right above the freezer, and every now and then when I open the door of the freezer, it jiggles the stamps loose and they drop down into the inside tray in the door of the freezer, and I don't notice until later, and then the rubber stamps are very cold. I saw this as a sign that I should probably go on listening to this record until L freezes over. The Salem Travelers are from Chicago, and they were signed to the Checker Records label that's also based in Chicago, and this record came out in 1968. One thing I thought was interesting, I'm not sure where I found this record, but it looks like, according to the price sticker on the cover, that I paid $6 for it. And underneath the price it says, as is. As if. Isn't it kind of a given that the record you're buying is going to be purchased as is? I mean, imagine. Hi, yes, I noticed that you have this record available as is. I'm interested in purchasing it, but I was wondering if you have a copy as was. There are lots of really great songs on this record. All of them are really pretty good, but a couple of my favorites include a track called Let the Church Roll On. It's interesting, though, because in the song, the singers admonish women in the congregation for the way they look and give them advice on trying to look differently. Let's listen to that one a little bit.
Drop the hem and let the church roll on. Yeah, let the church roll on. Let the church roll on. Let the church roll on. Yeah, yeah. There's a sister in the church. Her lips too red. Tell me what you gonna do. Soap and water and wash it off. And let the church roll on. Yeah, let the church roll on.
It's a great song, isn't it? Good music, but isn't it interesting that they have so much advice for the way the women look, but they don't mention anything about how the men look? I mean, her lips are too red? Does it really make God unhappy if someone's lips are too red? I think I said before that I always really like it when they have different vocalists who perform lead vocals on the different tracks, and they do that a lot on this record. The other one of my favorite tracks is called Why Should I Cry? That has a nice baritone lead vocalist, and it's kind of a slower song. It's beautiful. Let's listen to that one now. Another great track, isn't it? Anyway, I love this old gospel music from the 50s, 60s, 70s. What are some of your favorite gospel groups? I've got a lot more to share, so thank you for joining me. I hope you felt uplifted this Sunday, and I hope that you have a good week. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon, and until next time, be nice to each other and try not to break any records.